Hey guys, how you going? Are you doing good? If you are doing good, that is good. If you are not doing good, that is not quite so good. Right, so, you're all doing good, right? Because you've all just been on holiday, or you're in the middle of your holiday now, or if you don't have a holiday, that sucks. But still, you're doing good, because if you're not, then you shouldn't be sitting on YouTube watching videos about me nearly dying. Yeah, that's right, this is another near-death experience with Nick, on Nick Tells Tales. That's how I roll. So, recently I went on holiday, right? I went to the red centre of Australia, right? Because, you know, it's just what we do down here in Australia. And, you know, there's a big rock there. In fact, it's the biggest rock in the world. It's called Uluru. Uluru? It's Uluru, and I'm sure most of you have heard of it. It's Ayers Rock, you know, it's the big red rock with the blue sky behind it. Well, I got there, and there wasn't a lot of blue sky, but that didn't stop me. I was like, I will climb this rock. I literally stood there in my hiking boots, and I was like, you, sir, rock, I shall climb on this day, but tomorrow. Today I sleep and rest. And so I did. I slept and rested and all that stuff, and then the next day I got up early in the morning and I went to the rock and I was like, rock, today I climb you. So I went there, I opened the gate thing and I started climbing up the rock. It's not really a jolly climb like this, it's a bit harder because it's quite steep, quite big, very big, biggest rock in the world. And I was going up, and just off in the distance I noticed a bit of fog coming in. Oh, there's some fog coming in. But it was quite a long way away, and it wasn't like it was, oh my god, there's fog coming in. It was just, oh look, over there it's foggy. So I kept climbing. Anyway, I got to the top and I was like, oh, yeah, the top. Made it to the summit. Big rock. Took you down. You're beneath me now. Yeah. And then I noticed the lack of view. Because normally if you're on a large object, such as the biggest rock in the world, you would expect to be able to look out a bit and see more than 3 meters. That wasn't the case because that little bit of fog that I saw in the distance came back and it surrounded the rock and completely covered it. It was bad because I couldn't see, literally, like if I come back here I would barely be able to see the front of the camera. Maybe if I put the camera back a little bit, I can't put the wall back any further, but you know, it was bad fog, couldn't see a lot, and I was right in the middle of it, and then I was looking around, where's the bit to go down? That's a problem, because I couldn't see the way down, and even after I finally found the descent route, guess what? I couldn't see where I was going. I couldn't be like, okay, I'm going to put my foot here, and then put my foot here, because I couldn't see my feet as we were going down. Scary. Now luckily, there is a chain which you can hold on to. I don't know why they put a chain there, maybe to stop people dying. Helped me because I nearly died. I slipped. I was like, what? And that's what happened. I literally was just, I was walking, yeah, I think the exit, and I slipped. I started sliding, and because the fog was damp and it was raining and stuff now, it was really bad. And the rock, the descent bit, is worn really smooth, right? Because for a long time people have been climbing up this same ascent-descent route, and you think about the thousands and more thousands with extra thousands of people climbing up this little route that wouldn't have been more than this wide-ish. Well, more. It is more than that, but still, that's a lot of feet walking up and down, and it was like the rock was like smooth. So that's the main reason the chain was there, to stop people from dying, because they slip anyway. When it's wet, it's really wet, and there's like a mini waterfall going down it. Yay! Except I was now sliding down it. Now, if you have seen the rock, you will realise that it's quite large. Like, really big. And if you fall off the rock, you die. Not much chance of survival. In fact, 0% unless you're God. I'm not God, so that didn't work out for me. I just kept sliding down. Not too happy about dying, so I was like, no, I refuse to die, and I grabbed the chain. Grrr, grabbed the chain. And then I was just like, sliding down, trying to dig my boots into the waterfall. It was getting pretty crazy. And then I was like, oh my god, I'm dying! And then I could hear my dad above. He's like, Nick, are you okay? I'm like, I think I'm nearly dead, I'm kind of falling. Although it wasn't quite, I think I'm nearly dead, I'm kind of falling. It was more like, ah! So he was like, I'm coming down! And he grabbed the chain and started to proceed down without slipping, which is to his credit. I slipped, nearly died. Anyway, I kept slipping, but I was holding onto the chain. I finally got myself on the chain. I was like, hold the chain. And then I realised that I still couldn't see anything, and I had to make a blind descent down, trying to go down with a waterfall gushing underneath me. Very slippery. It was a slippery rock. The slippery rock with the big fall. Like, and there are points in this where if I'd taken a couple of steps to the right, I would have been dead. If I'd slipped a little bit to the right, I'd have been dead. If I'd have jumped off it, I'd have been dead. If I'd been shot, I would have been dead. But none of those things happened, so I'm not dead, so I could bring you the story. Because imagine if I died, you wouldn't have heard this story. And that would just... it wouldn't be the same. I'm sure you've all got some funky ideas about this. What I've said, you know, I did make it down. I did not die. It's good. I'm here talking to you now, breathing. See, that's evidence right there. And we've actually got photos of the rock that is always there with a clear sky, barely a cloud in sight, all this sort of thing, mostly covered in fog and cloud and rain and stuff. So I might show you those photos sometime, but if you want to comment on this video, just comment on this video. Leave a comment down below about stuff you've seen in this video, about me blabbing on about nearly dying, whatever. If you want me to tell another kind of story, like you got a theme I can find sometime in my life where I can link that theme in obscurely and, you know, tell you a story about that, and I'm just going to keep waving my arms around like this because that's what I do. I'm going to release a skit soon, probably, because I've done a lot of these Nick Tells Tales just standing here talking to you stuff, and I want to do something a bit different, so skit soon. I'm going to do more stuff. I'm going to start re-uploading things on my second channel. It kind of died a bit, so link below for that. Like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, all that stuff. I hope you're all having fun. Do have fun doing fun stuff and not dying. I find not dying is the best way to live. It's good. So, have fun doing your fun stuff and not dying. This is Nick signing out. I'll see you all sometime in the future.